Hello, hello. My name is Ryan S. Wong, and I am the Student Organizations and Engagement Coordinator at the Center for Student Engagement. Today, I am here to present on a portion of the 2025-2026 Student Organizations Orientation for the President. While I said presidents, please note that folks from other positions are more than welcome and actually encouraged to review the information that I am about to present and throughout this whole series of recordings as well. And for this portion today, we are quickly going to go over the summary of organizations on campus, what makes a group of students an organization. So first, some definition. And so all approved student organization or all approved student groups at Loyola, including sororities and fraternities, are formally recognized as student organizations. Essentially, it is a group of students who come together with a shared purpose or interest in starting a community, having a presence on and off campus and giving back to the community. And the key essence, the core over here is community. What makes an organization is a community. It has to be student-led, needs to operate with a mission that aligns with the university mission and Jesuit values. You're required to follow all university policies and operate on campus in a manner compatible with the infrastructure and system that the university operates with. And also, you are required to register with and be approved by the Center for Student Engagement on a yearly basis. We do have categories that student orgs are required to fall under. And so we over here on the screen, I have academic honorary, cultural diversity, hobby and special interest, media, political advocacy, religious spiritual service, social sorority and fraternity. On the screen, there are more definition and explanation about each category, and student orgs are required to be identified with at least one of them. While orgs can and often do identify with more than one, we typically want you to exercise caution when it comes to identifying with more than one of these categories, as categories are tied to the identity piece of an organization. Having too many can be confusing for students as well. A little bit more about who we are on campus. As you know, we are a vibrant, active, and diverse community. We have over 200 plus organizations. And collectively, we've hosted over 1,500 events each semester and easily over that number as well. A common activity includes fundraising, cultural celebrations, speakers, social events, and service opportunities. Very, very proud and happy to say a lot of our orgs, when we're hosting events, oftentimes very intentional events that are in alignment with universities' Jesuit values, especially tying that to service that we do to community as well. And I encourage you all to continue, encourage and challenge you all to continue to grow and develop in that direction too. Earlier, I mentioned that a key essence of the organization is the sense of community, right? And so the ways that you can do it or showcase that, right? And you kind of need to have, in a sense, a glue to have folks come together to become a community. Over here, we have some key features that we see that we require student orgs to focus on when they're serving that community. I will go through each of them on their own slide, but right here, I want to share with you a shared mission and vision, right? They work hand in hand to creating or defining that sort of identity and that presence of that organization on campus. And then each will have a defined role and structure so they can operate within that community, a constitution where we can hold you all accountable to help you succeed with in your own terms, and also as a way for student attendees, right, general Loyola student populations, to see to look at what they're signing up for as well. That's a transparency piece that they would look for as well. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, shared mission and vision, they go hand in hand together. You really need to be mission and vision driven, aligned with Loyola missions and Jesuit values, and really challenge and encourage you all to continue to be intentional, right? When you are hosting events or operating, deciding on how you're going to present yourself on campus, make sure it's guided by your mission and your vision. So ask yourself, how does this activity serve your mission and your community, right? How is everything that you're doing, right, centering around your vision on how your organization can enrich the campus, and the broader community. And so again, continue to move beyond just hosting events, but focusing on creating a meaningful impact that is in alignment with your vision. And then also, just to also share with you all the roster requirements when it comes to that organization and that community piece. All organizations are required to have at least 10 members at all times. It needs to be updated on Loo Community, and that 10 members includes three e-board members, and then 7 general body members, and then 1 advisor. Advisors is in addition to the 10 members that you're required to have. Roster needs to be updated on Loo Community, and a reminder in alignment to the non-discrimination statements on every org's constitution. No student may be excluded from membership or participation on the basis of their race, color, genetic information, creed, national origin, religion, sex, sexual orientation, etc. Right? And so any discriminatory behavior regarding organizational activities or the actions of members is a violation of university policy and may be addressed by the university accordingly. While we do have orgs, orgs that may have membership requirements surrounding minimum GPA or academic standing, you need to have a signed FERPA before information can be shared. And please note that students should not have direct access to other students' personal information, including but not limited to GPA, vaccination status, university standing, and all that. Students should not have direct access to other students' information. If that is tied to your organization's roster membership requirements, like the GPA, please work with your advisor and CSC to get that information to make sure we can fall in alignment with the purpose requirements. Students should not have direct access to those. You'll need to work with the advisor or CSC. And with Constitution, again, like I mentioned earlier, it is a foundation of your organization. It is how we help you succeed on your own terms. And we, as a University and Center for Student Engagement, help you succeed on your own terms, help you manage your organization through a bylaw that you all, as an organization in the e-board, collectively agreed upon. It is also how students can understand more about your organization, right? A good constitution provides clarity on mission, structures, and roles. It provides that sort of transparency that students require before knowing what they want to sign up for as well. Also want to share with you all over here is the resource coordination, right? A key to succeeding and what makes a community effective, an organization effective, is to have a clear division of labor, right? Really clearly define, outlining different roles and responsibilities so that you prevent overlap and confusion, but creating a culture of collaboration. We don't want the responsibility to fall just on one student's shoulder. It's a lot. It is overwhelming. And students also, again, student come first. Student leaders, student come first. And so you have your other responsibilities to manage your own wellness, your own social life, and your academic responsibilities. So how do you, while providing clearly defined roles, but also implementing a culture where folks can support each other, right? So make sure you share resources, you provide cross-position training so that other people, if they need to step away for a second, if they need some distance to breathe a little, they can step in to help each other as well. Use Loo Community to manage roles, events, and communication effectively. And also providing a Loo Community, there's also folders where you can provide, you can upload those information documents so that everyone with admin access for your organization will have the chance to see those information as well. So they can get ready to step in when you need to step away for a little. We also want to mention the engagement piece, right? And so with the community, it can be easy to focus on the internal community, looking into just the org, the members as that community. But we want to challenge, encourage some of you to continue to expand upon that vision, right? And so instead of focusing on just the internal smaller community, what about the larger loyal community, right? We all know the importance of sense of community, sense of belonging. That's why you are working on what you're doing right now. But expanding upon on that will greatly help with the sense of community on the Loyola campus environments. Can build bridge between different student organization, departments, and other campus partners, so that we can expand the roster, and more people are aware of the amazing community that you are working on as well. So I want to also share and remind you to, when we're thinking about community, think about the larger community as well. Think the larger Loyola community. How are you promoting your events to all students, not just a member? How are you making it accessible for everyone? And how do you sort of collaborate with other organizations and departments so that you have the resource needed to maintain, sustain that large scale of community? And lastly, a reminder over here about the inclusive membership and event participation. The core principle at Loyola is that every Loyola student should feel welcome, right? So, and again, it's in alignment with the Constitution, the non-discrimination statement that you all have in your Constitution, that open membership opportunity for everyone, the planning events that are accessible, inclusive, and welcoming for everyone. And you're required to follow Loyola's policy on non-discrimination and accessibility. If you have any questions about that or anything I mentioned, please do reach out to us. We're doing recordings, but we're still very much in person as well. Our office is in the Damon Student Center 127, right across the Damon Cinema. We're here as long as classes are in section, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can also email us. If you are emailing for a student organization, please email can@luc.edu. Or if you're asking questions for social sorority or fraternity, please reach out to sfl@luc.edu. If you are reaching out for a departmentally sponsored student organization, please reach out to activities@luc.edu. Which is also the email address for Center for Student Engagement. If you have questions about the category of your organization, you want to figure out who is your contact, please also reach out to CSC at activities@luc.edu. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. If not, then please do continue and review the rest of the recordings for this orientation. All right, thanks so much. Have a good one. Bye.